Hi everyone, today I'm doing a little bit something different. Talking about automotive things, and as we see here, we see two back glasses, and you may be wondering why they're on the table. I own a 1973 Ford F-250, and last year I replaced the glass in this truck, in my truck, with, let's go over here. You can see it, it's back there. That currently has 1987 back glass. I replaced it last year. If you can't see it, there's too much crap on the window. It is winter, it sucks here. But let's go over some of the comparisons, because just this few months ago I found this tinted glass that I'm going to switch it out again, because I want my truck to look awesome. Now, as you can see, the tinted glass here, it's a little bit, you know, from, alright, let's get the history right. From 1973 to 1973 to 1997, the Ford full-size series trucks all had the same basic black back glass. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, getting a little tongue-tied here, but they all basically had the same glass. Now, this is the original window from my 73 Ford, and if I flip it up here, you can see the significant difference between that frame and that frame. It's thicker, has a lot more aluminum on it, it's heavier, let me tell you. This thing's like 50 pounds compared to that, it's only 30. Framing wise, I could see why they chose this. It's heavy duty, it's sturdy, has some structure to it, but it's just your average 4-piece clear black glass. But what I'm gonna update it to, I'm trying to break the windows as I'm trying to explain this, is this came out of a 1995 F-150, and as you can see, not only is it lighter, but it's a little thinner, and make the truck look a little better when it's rolling down the road with tint. Also keep my neck out of the sun. But this back glass right here, some of the advantages to that would be structure. Some of the downsides to it is it's 40 years old, and the reason why I replaced it, as you can see, is it's coming apart. Now, if I ever found another tin back glass like this, I would experiment with it, and I'd probably find the seam to that back glass and try to transfer it over, and that'd be an awesome video to do. But at this point, I have no experience besides standard changing out the back glass, and how I would do that, it's constructed with old style screws here. You can see the sucker, look. It's so well built. Now, how they did this, they molded the frame by bending it. I assume these all were hand built in the 70s. You know, they were obviously machine bent, but they were put together by hand because of the joining. I see no solder here, unless it got too hot and wore off. Let's see, screws. Lots and lots of screws anchoring these aluminum pieces in. These moldings. Now, what happened to this one? It wasn't just the glass that I replaced. The seal was also snapped over here in the top of the window. And it just dry rotted and snapped out. I had a piece of duct tape for the longest time over there until I was able to afford a window and another seal. But it just wore out, you know. It lasted from 1973 to 2010, I want to say. So they built it to last. But I hope this has again 1973 to 1997. Mostly all the full-size Ford back glasses will work. And There are some variations I've seen with vents on the top that have a lot of plastic to them that might not work. But all in all, it's still pretty much the same damn size. LMC advertises from 73 to 1997. I looked at multiple times, and if you need a back glass for your 70s truck, I suggest an 80s or 90s Ford, because they're newer, they're lighter. As you can see, I'm lifting this up with one hand. I have my phone, so I do not have my light at this time, my camera. But as you can see, it's thicker on the sides. And let's see if I can post this up. Hi there. As you can see, it's heavier. I can't bear with that. That's like 50 pounds of fun right there. So not only will you lighten up your truck if you do this, you make it look a little slimmer and a little more sleek. And I suggest doing it. Yeah, lighten it up, make it look more sleek, stuff like that. Alright, well, thank you, and that's an update on what I plan to do to my truck. And hopefully, I come back at you with more automotive details. Thank you, bye.